Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Lynn Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Welcome to TNT Big Show, and thank you, everybody. We are one step closer to 100 subscribers. And if you like the video, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, thumbs up, and leave a comment. Now, with all that out of the way, look, I'm going to stop this right here in its tracks. There is no official confirmation that Horizon Forbidden West has been delayed.
For the PlayStation 5.
People are like, well, Bloomberg said it and Jason Schreier. My brother thinks that there may be some truth to this.
Because Sony has not come out and said, hey, it's a lie. Guess what? It's coming out this year. They have not addressed this issue. Why not? Because they haven't addressed it? Maybe it's true.
Maybe they're just waiting.
Why? What are they waiting on? They should have addressed it by now.
No, I mean waiting for the release date.
But they should have said, hey, the release date will be this year. They should have put out some statement saying, it's coming. It will be out this year. The release date will get it in a couple of weeks or something to say, this is not true. But nothing from Sony. So it makes me wonder.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from on that, because Sony should say something at least.
They should. They say, hey, this is not true. But nothing. What's wrong, Shawn? I'll tell you what's wrong. They have nothing for the holidays. Nothing for the PS5 for the holidays. Zilch. And you're going, well, the Xbox Series X doesn't have anything. Halo Infinity says hello. Forza 5 says hello. Yeah. So, yeah, they do have some things coming out this year. Nintendo, we don't have enough time on this video to name what's coming out. Pokemon, Zelda, Mario Party, Metroid Dread. I mean, they own this holiday season. They own it. And that's what Sony is so scared of. They have nothing, so they're going to try to drain this out as long as they can. It's like, oh, well, it's going to be delayed until next year. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen.
Normally, I don't want to agree because I don't trust Jason Schreier or Bloomberg.
Oh, I don't either. This was not true. They should have came out and said, you know what? Hey, that's a lie. It will be out this year. We're not going to give the release date now. We'll give it in a couple of weeks. They should have just addressed the issue. But they're silent on it, and that just makes me wonder.
Good point. I don't believe anything until I get the official word.
I understand that. It's not looking good.
Yeah,
It's not. It's not looking good for it coming out this year.
I mean, it's August, and we still don't have a release date.
Nintendo has a release date for every single game they've announced. Microsoft has too.
Yeah.
Sony still does not have a release. Why?
If Horizon does get delayed, if it does, that's going to be a major blow to Sony.
You better believe it. And like I said, they should have delayed this thing.
Yeah.
They should have delayed the PS5. Why didn't they? We don't want to be last on the market. Microsoft has come. That's why they were waiting for the release date. We got to come out. We don't want to be last. We don't want to be last. Why? You should have delayed this till next year. The PS5, the system. You should have delayed it. The games were not ready. And as far as sales go, Michelle just pointed out to me when we were talking in a discussion earlier that Spider-Man Miles Morales is the only big seller. The only big seller on the PS5. The rest of the games have been disappointing or have bombed, cough, cough, Ratchet and Clank. Don't even talk to me. The digital sales. The digital sales, Shawn. The digital sales. Screw the digital sales. There's not enough of them.
They're counting the digital sales too.
Yeah, they're counting them too. Yeah. There's just not enough to make these games. They have just bombed. And I mean, the PS5 is off to a lousy start. And I know some people are saying, Sony always does this. 2 years and they suck. And then they start picking up. You know why it's happened that way? I'll tell you why. And I'm going to be brutally honest. If Michelle wants to disagree with me, Michelle can disagree with me. Nintendo, regardless, even with the GameCube, the 64, the Wii was an exception. It sold 100 million. But basically, those systems and sales sucked compared to the Sony systems. Yeah. And they had nothing. So, of course, they could have a couple of clappy years. It's different this year. The Switch is a monster. Yeah. It's a horse. It's destroying everything in the sale. Sony's never dealt with this. Gaming never dealt with this kind of Nintendo. Michelle kept telling me this. This is a different Nintendo. And now, because of Sony's little mishaps and stuff, if they wait to 2 years, they just might as well call it quits. Because Microsoft is bringing out the big... They're catching up in Japan now. They're starting to sell more in Japan. Yeah. I mean, this could be it for Sony.
I wouldn't say it for Sony, period, but for the PlayStation 5.
For the PlayStation 5, this could be it.
The PlayStation 4 absolutely destroyed the Xbox One.
And the Wii U.
It
did.
But this time around, the Xbox Series X and S are holding their own against Sony.
Yeah.
And Nintendo's just absolutely destroying
everything.
inside.
Yeah.
Like I've told people, and I told Shawn this is not a Nintendo that Sony is used to facing.
Yeah. Michelle is so right. Michelle told me this. I even had doubts about. I had doubts about the Switch. And you know what? The video game media and so they were telling Sony the Switch ain't going to be nothing. The Wii U was nothing. You don't have to worry about the Switch. And that's what Sony decided. Okay, we don't have to worry about the Switch. We'll just take our sweet old time. And then wait a minute. The Switch is not supposed to be doing this. The Xbox is coming out this year. Blah 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 blah. Well, the video game media promised us. Yeah.
You gotta remember, back in its heyday, Halo was bigger than any Sony exclusive.
Exactly.
If Halo Infinite turns out to be a hoss, this will be a blow to Sony.
A big one. And Forza 5?
Yeah.
Hello, Gran Turismo 7. Oh, wait, that ain't coming out until maybe next year. We don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, so Sony has nothing for the holidays.
No.
Nothing. They have nothing for the holidays.
I like him, but Review Tech USA can talk about the Steam Deck and the PlayStation 5's graphical capabilities until it's blue in the face.
And his rooster is blue in the face.
Games sell
systems. Exactly.
And one of the most pre-ordered games for the holiday already is Metroid Dread.
Yep.
Wait till you see how that game does. Shin Megami Tensei 5, Advanced Wars, Pokemon
Pearl and Diamond, Mario Party,
Superstars.
Yep.
Nintendo has them big guns shoot firing bullets.
Yep.
The reason how I knew this was a new Nintendo, I heard people like Koizumi and them talk in interviews.
Yeah.
And Koizumi said that he loved and respected the old people at Nintendo, but he said, we're not the same.
Exactly.
We're aggressive. He said, we want to be number one.
Exactly. And, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
And real quick, something Michelle did not mention. She's talking about Pokemon, Metroid, and all them. Okay, let's talk about new buyers. Mario 3D World, they haven't bought yet. Pokemon Snap, they have not bought yet. Bravely Default 2, they have not bought yet. Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Stories. See, Skyward Sword. There's going to be so... And that's just this year. And let's not even begin to talk about Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Smash Ultimate, Animal Crossing. Do you see where this is going? This holiday season is going to belong to Nintendo.
Yeah, this turns out to be true. This is not good for Sony.
Yeah.
They have never went a holiday with at least one big title. And Ratchet & Clank, let's just face facts, 1.1 million in about 5 or 6 weeks. That's not that good for a game that was expected to be the Breath of the Wild for the PlayStation 5. This was supposed to be the game that launched the PlayStation 5 saying, hey, the next gen is here.
Yeah, the next gen is here.
Instead, it's done good. Yeah. It'll end up selling about 3 million copies.
Yeah.
But it won't be nothing like Breath of the Wild or Mario 64.
Hell, not
Halo.
Even Halo. You could even say you're just talking about the big titles. It won't even be Super Mario Party or Mario Maker 2. Or hell, none of those games.
Yeah.
I mean, they sold 10 million copies. It won't even do that.
I mean, I tried to tell people this, and I wasn't being a jerk.
No.
But Sony's management is just not as good as it was before.
No, like I said, they thought Nintendo, as usual in the past, well, they'll just be their little niche audience.
Yeah.
Almost 100 million buyers ain't a niche.
No.
The video game media, sorry to say, but Review Tech USA, Spawnwave, Obi-Wan, all of them said that the Switch, because of the Wii U.
Yeah.
Wow, did this bite them in the butt bad?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody. That no one expected this. And Sony took their word for it. Well, Michelle did. Yeah. She was the only one. We should have listened to her on this. Because I don't know how she knew it. She must have had a crystal ball or something under her. I mean, I don't know how she knew it. But she was so right. And Sony was just taking their word for it, like, Nintendo ain't going to be nothing. Microsoft, we can deal with them. And then along came Breath of the Wild and the other games I just listed, and here they came. And they're like, Peter, I want him to watch. I mean, that's what Sony's like now.
They've given up on Japan, which I still think is a big mistake.
Yeah, they've given up on Japan.
They don't know what to do now. One YouTuber said the PlayStation 5 doesn't really have an identity.
They don't.
And I kind of agree with that. Like the Xbox's identity is the best place to play PC-like experiences.
Yeah.
The third-party games just run so much better and look better on the Xbox Series. Like Mass Effect runs at 1080p, 120 frames per second, or 4K, 60 frames per second. The PlayStation 5 just can't do that.
Well, and real quick, I'll let you go on, Michelle. But why can Microsoft do PC? Microsoft, PC company. Microsoft, PC company. No wonder they can do PC games better than Sony.
Yeah. But it's just, this is not the Xbox One, which the Xbox One was $100 more, and it was less powerful than the PS4. This is the same price as the PS5, only it's a bigger hoss.
Yeah. Sony is stuck in this, because what was it before? Well, you can get Nintendo, but we prefer graphics. That's why when you want the best graphics, you got to get Sony. Not so true anymore. That's the Xbox. Well, we don't care about graphics. It's the games. But you just got to say that with Nintendo, it was the graphics though, right? Now Nintendo has the games. Microsoft has the graphics. What do you got, Sony? Nothing. You got nothing to offer the video gamer.
We're going to do another video talking about what this could mean for Sony. That's it for now. We'll just have to see what happens. This is Michelle Lynn Tackett.
This is Shawn.
Have a good one. Thank you all for enjoying the video, and thanks to our Patreons for supporting us. You guys help make this video possible. And you can also join our Patreon if you want for as little as $1 a month. You can get things like Jack's Joke of the Week, which will be up later today. You can also join our Reddit, which is TNTEgames. And you can also join our Discord, which is TNT Big Show -3665. And that's not all. We have an Instagram, we have TikTok, and we have a WordPress blog. Thank you all for supporting us so much, and have a wonderful day.